Hello everyone, and welcome to the How Does That Make You Buy Weekly Checkup, Episode 2. The date is September 4th, 2011, and I am your host, Doug Rice. Let's kick things off with this week's #1 blog post of the week, What My Name Tag Taught Me About Anonymity by Scott Ginsberg. And Scott, of course, is the name tag guy. He's been wearing name tag for 3,959 days and counting. Scott, in this post, tells a story about a man who saw him wearing a name tag and made the statement, "I would never wear a name tag because then I couldn't get into trouble." Now think about how powerful that statement is. Scott says that we all either wear name tags or we don't, metaphorically. Either we sign our work or we don't. Either we take responsibility for who we are or we don't. And as relationships get more and more digital through online interaction and social media, the temptation is greater and greater for us to hide who we really are so as not to be accountable for our behavior. Scott encourages us to be transparent, to own our work, to take responsibility and be accountable for who we are. Fantastic post, Scott. This week's resource of the week is Evernote. Evernote is a program, application for taking notes. There are a lot of cool things you can do with it. You can change the font, you can add links, you can search your entire notebook for keywords, sort your notes into folders. The coolest thing about Evernote is that when you save it, whether it be in your smartphone or on your desktop or on your laptop, it saves instantly to the cloud. So you can access that note that you saved anywhere with an internet connection. It's perfect for capturing ideas and keeping your life organized. I could not recommend it more highly. The book that I've been reading this week is How I Raised Myself from Failure to Success in Selling by Frank Bettger. This is a classic. It's perfect for new salespeople. It's told in a narrative fashion, so Frank Bettger tells a lot of stories about the struggles that he went through and how he overcame them to become a successful salesperson. I'd like to read a passage, my favorite passages in the book. Bettger writes, "I've been inspired by reading about a few great men in history, but my biggest inspiration and some of the best ideas I've ever learned have come from the men I have done business with and the friends I have made. As I profited by their ideas, I have made it a point to tell them about it. I find that people love to hear that they have helped you." The point for salespeople, I think, is that if you want to be influential, if you want to be an encouragement to others, if you want to be persuasive, you've got to let other people know how they've encouraged you, how they've inspired you and influenced you. Sales starts with giving. This week's prescription of the week is stop making wishes and start making demands. On Monday, I wrote a post about Disney's Tangled, and of course it's about Rapunzel, a girl that's locked up in a tower her whole life, dreaming of seeing these distant lights that she sees every day on her birthday, of going to see them. But the point is, nothing ever happens until she actually leaves her tower. Her whole life she dreams about it, she hopes, she wishes, but nothing happens until she leaves the tower and actively pursues her dream. The point? Nothing's going to happen if you just wish it to happen. You have to actively pursue it. You have to make demands. Stop making wishes and start making demands.